Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome to another edition of the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next here. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. You got Soul Right the Destroyer, ready to slash and bash his Sunday night with my wrecking crew of destroyers here. You got Wilma Chattington. You got Artsy Fartsy Fang the Mag. And of course, the greatest goddamn D&DDM in all the land here. It's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
Boo doo boo boo boo. Welcome everyone to tonight's Sunday night edition of Goblins Under the Stairs. It's a nice rainy day here in Los Angeles. It's a perfect weather day to just get some slashing and bashing going on. Continuing on our adventure. Does anyone want to jump in and take some inspiration for doing a recap, or shall I do it?
I'll take it.
Go for it. It could be useful.
Oh, last time in our epic adventure, the wrecking crew added a second dragon to its crew, along with his good old friend. Was a drow. They actually have their names here.
He's not a drow, actually. He's just a wizard. A mage of sorts.
Oh, it's just a wizard.
Yeah, human.
Alright. And, hold on, is it Gozo? Yeah, Goza and Lauren Dozel. And, well, long story short, they have been trapped down there for a very long time. They're looking weak. Looking like, they could use a friend here. And, long story short, the genius that is Soulrike the Destroyer convinced the group that it'll be a very wise time to take a rest. Even though Wilma Chattington was like, "No, don't take a rest. I'm gonna die if you take a rest." Ooh. Eventually, we did take a short rest. I'm feeling much, much better. We decided to keep the mission going here. And, we went over to the doors first on the, was it the south end that we went first and then the north?
You did north first.
We did north first. Then we went over to the south doors and, let me think. That's kind of what I remember.
Yeah, no, you went up to the north doors, and those doors were closed, so you were pretty certain that the activation rods that jolted the shock through Wilma's little paws opened up the doors to the south, so you guys rushed on through there, and what you guys saw in there was a brutal scene of all sorts of dead mind flayers set up on the ground, and a room full of glowing crystals on the walls. Fang was able to...
I was gonna say, can I give Carlos or Solrak the help action for this inspiration?
I would say that one of you guys would get inspiration, the other one would get a single.
I was saying for him to get the inspiration.
That
he only he stopped halfway through.
Go for it.
Yeah. So upon hearing the gate. Well, I mean, we were at the north gate first, but then we heard once the prongs were touched, the doors opened to the south. So we proceeded to move steadily over there, and upon arrival, we saw a lot of crystals that almost kind of resembled the ones that were on our dragon buddy. Unfortunately, we weren't able to figure out throughout our excursion in that gate what the crystals physically did, but we did pick up that there was some sort of arcanic power to it, and we thought maybe it had something to do with the plethora of illithid corpses. So upon moving forward in this side, kind of just being on high alert, since again there was a lot of illithid corpses, we began to move to this kind of almost like a little corner area, where then we saw two more prongs spaced out about 10 feet from each other, different than what we typically see, as well as a arcana cloth, trying to decipher this tome or a large spell book that we couldn't, or that neither they or us could really seem to decipher. Nonetheless, I believe we ended up. Wilma took the book from Arcanoloth. If I'm no, we did not. Um,
We ran.
well, we
We
ran.
ran as fast as the wind could
Yep,
run.
yep. So yeah, after kind of going forward with that, trying to figure out what was in that book, and having no luck, we then proceeded to then touch those prongs and get back out, and we're pretty much now back at uh the pretty much where we killed our beholder friend.
Yeah, no, after you did that, though, you guys did go through a set of doors to the north where you found
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
massive room filled with a
Oh, with
briny
the
pool
fluid. Yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Outside of that briny pool, you saw another set of these activation rods on the wall that Larnin took it upon himself to grab onto and activate. At that moment, you all took the time to jump on down to the bottom, or jump on into the pool rather, which looks miles deep. Cannot seem to see the bottom, but you do see it glowing with this green phosphorescent aura. And one more thing I will note as well is that Laura Nizel and Gosa also mentioned to you all that Talavar, what they've heard is that Talavar, his domain is in a place called the Endless Void, which was said to be beyond a lightless star. Um, and so you guys all splash on in here and feel your minds connect to some sort of psychic hub, a colony of sorts, as you hear just like distant murmurs, nothing totally clear to make out or anything like that, but you find yourself swimming on down into the depths here. And as mentioned at the end of the last game, strange fluid begins to press on all sides, and your contact with it, it connects you with this vast alien-like presence. And you see clouds of blood and strange lumps of flesh float through the liquid. They don't seem harmful to you, but you do sense that they conceal the movements of some enormous predator that makes this pool its home. Now, you can either hear or see this predator for the time being, but you don't know its shape or nature, but you sense inside your minds, being connected to this hive mind, that it is hungry.
Well, who's down to get out of here? And I start like slowly swimming back out of the water.
Wilma. We're not called the Wrecking Crew for a reason here, especially since we've talked ourselves up quite heavily to Goza and Larnazel. Unfortunately, this seems like it's the way, and we have to continue swimming down.
And didn't we see something all the way at the bottom, kind of like a light?
What I described was that you saw, let's see, what did I say exactly? No, it didn't say anything about you seeing like a light. I just said that the whole place is illuminating with this kind of dim green light. The whole pool around here. Can't see all the way down to the bottom, regardless.
All right. Well, while everyone's swimming around and doing everything, I'm gonna swim over to the dragon and kind of like claps onto one of its wings or one of the shards off of its back, so I could hold on, obviously following it, and I'm just focusing all of my abilities to my extremely good perception, just to try to see if I can make out where this thing is, what's going on, the thing that I feel.
And I'm going to cling on to my broom too and let it flow me through so I'm not spending energy swimming. And I can keep an eye out for the creature as well, or anything that comes at us.
I'm also going to motion over for the legend to come over and ride the dragon with me.
I will come over then.
And then I wonder who said that.
Ride the dragon towards the Emerald Eye. as he swims on over, good old Larnin legend. You guys begin your descent down, I believe, or I assume.
Yeah, and
That's right.
upon
There's only one place to
descending,
go.
I'm like trying to telepathically speak to whatever being that we, we can sense their presence, even though we can't see them or hear them. But I'm just kind of trying to telepathically speak like, we mean no harm. We're just kind of on a mission here. Don't mind us.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, let's see if that works.
Alright, as you guys begin your swim on down, and Fang thinks to himself outwards to whoever's listening in, I need everyone, we're going to do something a little different here. For each mile you guys descend, I'm going to have you do a check, your choice, of either an athletics check to see how fast you can swim down, or a stealth check to see how stealthily you can swim down. They both essentially give you the same result if you're successful. But your choice of whether you're swimming down stealthily or swimming down as quickly as you can.
Everyone has to run it, or
Everyone.
or roll one. Okay. I'm gonna go stealth because I'm actually holding on to the dragon, so I'm only going as fast as he goes.
I'm also doing stealth. 23. Oh, look at that. 21, 22, 23.
Look at that. Soul Rap's 4.
I'm on Solrak.
Well, since I'm actually not swimming and it's the broom pulling me, should I just do stealth?
What's better? Athletics or stuff?
Yeah, and honestly, I would say rules as written, the broom wouldn't be able to do that because the broom doesn't have the swim speed, or it's not capable of technically swimming.
Oh.
But as flavor, we can say that you're flying on your broom, but just take it however you want to, strength or athletics or dex.
Strength?
Go ahead. Well, that is athletics.
Let's go with... Let's keep it stealthy. 22, nat 20, bitch. Nat
Nice,
20, bitch.
nice.
No, nat 20, bitch.
Okay. As you guys are swimming on down,
Nat 20.
Wilma holding on to Lauren and Zell tightly. Actually, I guess I'll give Lauren advantages if you said he's holding on, and he is only large sized. So I'll say he can hold two of you guys. He would choose Goza instead of Larnin. And with that, let's see. I'll roll with advantage for Goza. Cool. Lauren Azel is swimming down quickly. Wilma holding on tight. Goza seems to lose a grip off of him and falls back. Lauren Azel doesn't seem to notice as Goza and Larnin pull back just a little bit farther. Fang and Silrak, you two, with ease, swim on down through. Fang, you kind of stealthily finding these clouds of blood and stuff that you hide behind, and then swim on through, and Silrak just flying on down as quickly as you possibly can. As Larnin and Gosa fall back a little bit, Gosa feels something bump up against him in this murky liquid.
Oh, God.
And let's see. I don't want to.
Shark.
As he feels something bump up against him, he turns around, and you guys can't see what's going on, so I'm not gonna do blah blah blah. And
You want to hide your rolls then?
yeah, sure. That's all right. I'll just go ahead and show him. A massive purple worm swimming in the cerebral fluid bumps up against Goza and takes a chunk out of him, biting into his flesh. As Goza swims away as quickly as he possibly can, he takes a big hit, and the worm goes up and encroaches closer to him and begins to swallow him. Let's see, Larnin nearby sees this happen, starts panicking, freaking out, tries to swim away as well, but a bite comes to him as well. Actually, we'll go ahead and do a stinger. Ooh, 22 would definitely hit Larnin as his stinger
dead.
pierces into him. He takes 17 points of damage. almost paralyzed right there. I need to make
He's still
a.
alive.
I need to make a con save though.
This fucker.
Jesus. Is that little red dot his life?
And
That's right.
with a 9,
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Larnin, stunned in the cerebral fluid, just floats there, sinking slowly and slowly. Lauren Azell feels this, and actually you all would kind of sense this psychically, a scream from Goza and the lost, severed connection from Larnin's mind. Seeming to notice this, you all descend a mile down, though, as Goza and Larnin are nowhere to be found.
How long would it take us to descend a mile?
I'd say 10 minutes.
So
Pretty fast.
we didn't see any of that. So basically, we're going down, and then we just feel the connection cut off between them.
Between Larnin you do, but you hear like panic and screams from Goza. And Lauren Azell, hearing that and feeling that, would turn to you, Wilma, and psychically like say to you, "Something's wrong."
We don't leave anyone behind. I kind of turn around, and then I would send a psychic shockwave out to Solrak and Fang. It's like, the legend's down.
Oh shit. I turn around and try to see if I can spot the worm or them. So I guess
Make
I'm
a
another one,
perception
sorry.
check. I'd say it's with disadvantage though, because of the circumstances.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I can't see my roll.
You rolled a 7, and yeah, so you turn up, start swimming upwards a little bit, and looking through the murky waters, and a couple corpses float on by you, and through like a cloud of blood and viscera, you can see a massive 60-foot long purple worm swimming, and about 50 feet away from it, you see a body floating there. That you actually you wouldn't recognize it with a 7 perception, but you do see a body floating there. But you see a couple other bodies nearby as well.
When I see the creature, I would look over at the guys and say, "Holy shit!" And I'm gonna try to swim towards the body. Stealthily at first. Hopefully the creature doesn't see me.
Okay, go
See
ahead
if I
and roll a
can
stealth check.
Stealthy
Let's
swim.
see. Ooh,
Oh
a
yeah.
4.
It doesn't have the greatest passive perception, but it is greater than 4. It senses you with its tremor sense as you're swimming out in its direction, and watch as this body kind of slides in the cerebral fluid, doing a 180, turns around to see you, trying to sneak up towards this body that is right here. And
Well,
it sees you and starts tunneling through the fluid towards you.
we're gonna try to get to the Larnin first.
All right. Go ahead and roll a acrobatics check or a dexterity check, whichever one you prefer. They're probably the same. You have to beat a 16.
Okay, all right.
Do a flip, Solrak.
Let's do this. Ah, 12.
As you swim on over towards Larnin, almost like the two of you going head to head, swimming towards the same direction. The purple worm just makes his ground much quicker than you could have ever have imagined, and as it does, it goes and tries to take a bite at you.
And I'm gonna use brace
Should
Okay.
to attack it.
should Solrak get 1 or 2 rolls of his ring since we went a mile down and then assuming a mile back up or anything like that?
I think he did do a roll, but yeah, I'd say
I did one.
I think that probably puts
So
you.
you, oh, you did one already?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So 23 to
Push it
hit
to a
though, but
second.
yeah, you can brace if you want.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh-huh. And then yeah, I'm gonna brace.
Yeah, so roll to hit.
But that still would land though. The
Yeah,
brace
it's
would
when
just
he
be
gets
hitting.
in your range. Oh, actually, I guess his would hit first because he has a 10-foot reach. So ignore your brace actually, because he would have gotten you before you could get in melee range. He hits you with a 23, and you take 21 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Fang and Wilma, what are you doing?
Do we sense any of this stuff, or I guess we just heard him say, "Oh shit"? And...
Yeah, psychically you would sense like
18.
things going on. 18. Solrak, you. Let me just make sure something. Yeah. If this thing goes and bites you, and you try to swim away with your broom, flying away as quickly as possible, leaving Lauren behind. But it takes another reach out towards you, grabbing your ankle, and pulls you in as darkness envelops you, as you are swallowed by this beast.
Wait, why can't I use my brace though? Because it moved into my reach. So I can still be able
It was 10 feet away from you. Its reach is 10 feet. Your reach is 5 feet. So it hit you while it was 10 feet away from you. Just mechanically, that's how it would have worked.
Yeah, so I begin to sense that something's not right. I'm just looking around.
Now,
to
if he
make
swallowed
sure.
me, that means I could. Then I am in within reach.
Yeah,
'cause I'm in
now
his
you're
fucking
inside
mouth.
of him, but it's not a brace anymore.
So
now.
I can still brace because I can see him.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Well,
It
actually,
is my reach.
you are blinded and restrained while you're inside of him. So if brace says a creature that you can see, then that falls out of that.
I mean, yeah, but it's like I'm blinded because the thing is holding me. It's not because it's like
Should have took that
obviously
free
I know
action.
where it is. I'm in its mouth. It's not like I can't see it and attack it.
Go and take a swing
That's
with
not the same thing.
disadvantage. Go for it. I mean you're restrained, so disadvantage.
20. That's with disadvantage too.
And all right, so go ahead and roll to hit then, or roll damage. But you do take, as you go inside of its body, 24 points of acid damage as well.
Sounds good. So I can see the 5, and I can't see the thing under it.
It's 4 more fire damage.
My D10, so that's 9 plus 2, so 11.
All right.
You said 24 damage?
Correct. Yeah. So,
Okay.
Fang, Wilma, and Lauren Azell, I guess you begin swimming up.
Yeah, so I begin to sense that something's not right, and so I just start looking around to make sure that we're not in the presence of something, and everyone is kind of with us.
And we're clearly in the presence of something.
As you feel in your mind clearly that panic has ensued over Solrak, and something has happened to the connection.
Yeah, so I started looking around to see if I can see anything that would have, I guess, disrupted our connection, or if I can see him.
Go ahead and make a perception with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Lauren Azell with Wilma on his back would begin to swim up as quickly as he can.
And that one.
That one. Yeah, you can't make up from down, down from up, left from right, and you're unsure of where he went. You have actually lost to Wilma and Lauren Azell in this as well, as they swim on out of your sight. As they do swim on up there, yeah, Wilma.
So I can sense the way that Larnazell's taken us. So while we're going up, I'm telepathically just screaming to Fang, like, up and to the left, or like whatever way we're going. Like, get your shit together, buddy. To see if he can make out just exactly where we're going. I kind of tell Larnazell, I think we might have found your buddy, and then I'm assuming something bad's going on up here. So I am going to just kind of like ready off of my spell list, a guiding bolt.
Okay.
So I'm assuming I'm gonna see something that is not us, and I'm gonna fucking nail it.
Yeah, you're flying through, swimming through here with Laura and Azelle, and out of the murkiness, you finally see this massive purple form writhing and swimming in the waters. And you have your guiding bolt ready, then I assume you blast that off.
Yep, we're gonna blast that off. Let me.
Fangor, roll a survival check. And Laura and Azelle would direct you, Wilma, saying, I can feel them up here.
15. That's 27 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit. Fang with
So-
a 15. Yeah, you Wilma's pull and directions reorients you, and you begin to swim upwards towards her.
So could we also say, like, he sees the guiding bolt hit it. It's now radiating because the next person that hits it gets advantage. So this thing is as out of the water as possible. That's 18 damage.
Yeah, absolutely. With 18 damage. I mean, you also have Laura and Azelle here, if you'd like.
Mhm.
You can take control of him for attacks if you want to.
Hell yeah!
But Fang, you go on and start swimming up as well. You see that guiding bolt blast into him, and the purple worm is illuminated and glowing bright inside this pool now.
So about how far away would you say I am then?
I'd say you're 40 feet away or so, 50 feet.
That's a good answer. All right, so I'm like swimming up, and anyone can. Okay. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do I want to word this? Okay. A spell that has a vocal.
Yeah, you
like,
can't do it underwater, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me one
Yeah,
second.
actually does guiding bolt.
That one would have came from my spell scroll or from my
cool.
star map.
All right.
Okay, so we can't do any spells with verbal components down here.
Yeah, while you're underwater, that's like a thing, a rules is written thing.
Okay. Alright, fine. Just gotta look at that then.
Solrak, though, you're inside its body still, of course, and you see Gosas pushed down below you, and he looks up at you as he's like, you both are squished as the muscles inside are contracting and squeezing you guys down its GI track. You see him, he's trying to flip out a spell book and flip to a spell in there. He's like, Fireball? Fireball? He looks at you and says, Fireball?
All right. So with
You're
me-
muted, Solrak.
I said, blast this fucking thing here.
Alright, as he looks at you,
Wait.
What's up?
Am I taking my turn?
Yeah, you're taking forever, though, so go.
Bitch, shut up.
No, I had a question. Well, you started talking.
Yeah, just go. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. Can I use my mind crystal to not have to speak the spell?
Read what the Mind Crystal does.
It says when you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action while holding a mind crystal, you can modify the spell in a specific way that has an effect described below. You can use only a single mind crystal to modify the spell. And you can't use a mind crystal and a meta magic option on the. Oh, you can cast a spell without any somatic or verbal components.
Alright, there you go. That answers your question.
Yeah. All right. So I pull out my crystal, and I kind of start beating it on my head, pointing at the thing, going bong, bong, bong. It's gonna be Toll the Dead
Okay.
on that worm.
Wisdom. Whoops.
No way these things are wise.
Rolled a 19.
Son of a bitch.
Mm.
As the crystal just sunders in your
Wise
hands.
enough.
Does not work on him. In that moment, Goza looks at you, Solrak, and says, Duck! As he's thumbs through his book and starts muttering some words to himself inside this chamber inside his belly, and cast Fireball. So let's see.
I tried to duck.
Good luck ducking that.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage, dexterity, unfortunately.
Motherfucker.
He's gonna have to do it too. There's not much room for anything in here. Ooh, 17.
Saving throw or dex check?
Saving throw. It's always it's a check
I
on
guess
monster
it
stat
doesn't really
blocks.
You said disadvantage. Ugh, 5.
Okay. Whoops. You take 27 points of fire damage, but so does the purple
Christ.
worm. And needs to make a con save. And as this fire explodes within there, Goose also takes 13 damage. Oh, he's hurt. You both get regurgitated out of the purple worm's gullet as the flames kind of shoot out past you guys. You explode out like an action movie, flames behind you as you escape through its mouth, back into the cerebral fluid, and you see the rest of the gang there. The purple worm sees all this commotion and everyone. He quickly swims away and out of your guys' sight.
I try to keep swimming. I try
Lauren
to
would
get
chase
my
it.
Lauren.
You say Larnin?
No, Lauren. Larnazel.
Low
Okay. So are
No,
you still on its
low.
back?
Yeah, I'm still on its back. I feel like, yeah, after all that shit went down, big boy, big boy.
All right. Go ahead and make a dex check with him.
1 second. Let me open it up. Oh, not very dexterous.
15. Okay. Yeah, so you, Lauren is on you, on his back, being to fly up quickly towards this purple worm where it swam off to. Takes you a couple minutes of playing hide and seek, chasing him, until you're finally able to catch up to its tail. It's still swimming away from you guys. What do you do?
So it gets to its tail.
Yep.
I'm going to increase this. I'm going to singularity breath it.
All right. Cool. Let's go for it. So that's a strength saving throw.
17 strength save.
Oof. 24.
Ah, it's strong.
Big
I
old
guess that
worm.
makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Still,
16
on a
damage.
failed save. Yep,
Nothing else
Ah.
probably.
yep, that's it.
All right. Yeah. This breath kind of pushes against it, almost like a magnetic force, and it senses this, shakes away from you, and quickly turns back around. Before it does anything, Solrak, Goza, and Fang, you guys stayed behind, I'm assuming, right? Or what are you
Yeah,
doing?
and so as
I'll stay with
as
the group.
as they went on, I'm like telepathically losing my mind. We need to stay together. We can't have anyone else kind of straying away from the group. We've already pretty much lost Larnin here.
Larnin is, I mean, you see a body floating near you guys. He is unconscious still. Feel free to do what you please with that.
Yeah, I will go swim towards him. And
Calm the dead or
what-
something.
well, the issue is,
I know we can't talk. Yeah.
it's a verbal. Where do I notice his? I start to kind of like check him out. Like, where do I notice his like wound is, or?
Oh, he's got a massive bite mark taken out of his like lower half.
Massive bite mark. Okay.
It's like puncture wounds from its teeth.
Let's see. Wow, I don't have. I open his mouth, pop open the top of a normal potion of healing, and jam that down his mouth. and I'm kind of like tapping the liquid, like, come on, go down, go down.
Yeah, you open that up. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check for me. You know, it's a difficult thing opening a vial of liquid inside of a pool of liquid. But you uncork it quickly to his face and shove it right up to his mouth, forming a seal. Only a little bit of the liquid seeped out from there, but you get most of it, you'd imagine, inside of his mouth. And then he starts to writhe around a little bit, squirm around. He watches his eyes goes wide, and bubbles explode out of his mouth as he screams at you in fear and anguish, and just like looks down at his lower half, which is just bleeding and cut up. And
He gets 5 health.
I rolled already. He got 7.
Oh, word.
And
Nice.
yeah, he just, you see him scream again as he's once again shunted back to life, and looks around, like, you know, forgetting where he was for a moment, but then notices that, of course, Wilma and Lauren are gone.
And I am just like telepathically, you're not leaving us that easily, buddy.
More bubbles
And,
kind of pop out.
Yeah, and so then I proceed to head on back. I kind of grab his arm and like start swimming back over with Goza and Solrak. And I'm like, all right, stick together. Maybe we should hold off until Wilma and Lauren are through catching that worm.
All right,
Cool.
so
Glad we're on the same page.
Wilma and Lauren face to face with the purple worm now. This purple worm turns around and starts swimming in your guys' direction, mouth agape and looking like it's ready to chop down on you. Go ahead and roll dexterity for me.
From Lauren?
From you.
Lauren Azell. Lauren Azell.
Yeah, so the purple worm would get a jump on him, but go ahead and roll one for yourself if you want to do something.
I imagine I'm just like behind him, like I'm on the other side of him, just
sure.
holding on.
Yeah, so purple worm turns back around, swimming quickly up towards Lornazel before he has a chance to react, and a massive bite comes chomping down on him, hitting him for 25 points of damage. And is it a large creature? Yep. So I need him to make a dex save for me.
Dex save. 6.
Ooh. You guys watch as
He's gonna eat
his
him.
mouth goes wide and just swims up quicker than you could have ever imagined as Garnizel gets swallowed in its maw. You on its back. You have a chance to, of course, escape this if you want to, or ride it in.
I think I want to escape it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a dex check for me.
Dex, and then I get a D4 on it too. From my feet.
Cool. You didn't even get a chance to really see the purple worm come at you with such velocity and speed. The next thing that you see is just black hole opening up wide around you, and you jump off Garnizel's back, swimming away, and you turn around to see him gone, but the purple worm's still there. What do you do?
I can't really do shit because I can't talk. So I go to cast a spell and I go brr, 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 brr. Shit, and then I'm going to. I mean, these things don't have eyes, right?
It does not.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have eyes, so.
Doesn't seem like it needs
kind
them.
of like. Oh, that's fair. I'm gonna motion back to. I'm gonna telepathically tell the people and go. He's got the dragon, and then gonna try to dodge.
All right. How do you
Just
guys
get ready for this
respond to
thing.
that call in your mind?
You had to chase the worm, didn't you?
Where the
It
fuck
was
did
the
you guys go
dragon.
off to?
I'm gonna.
It wasn't me. It was the dragon.
And I'm gonna start trying to swim towards the worm, see if I can save the dragon.
All right. Go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check. Fang, what are you doing?
Yes, I see Solrak. Or I telepathically hear this conversation, and I'm like, "Well, if Solrak's going, then we're all going. We need to stick together." So I'm trying to see if I recalled seeing where the dragon and Wilma went, so I could go in that general direction.
Yeah, you're good. Solrak's already swimming in that way. You follow after Solrak after he proclaims that, and goes quickly right behind him. Doesn't want to leave his dragon. Uh, fearing for the worst, of course, with Wilma's proclamation. And so, yeah, you guys keep on swimming over there as quickly as possible. I'm going to say a round or two happens before you guys are able to get there. So Lorine is out inside of its body, thrashing around, feeling its muscles contract on him as he's being swallowed. What does he do?
Hold on, so let me see if this thing recharges. It does not. So he's just blind and restrained?
Correct, which means he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. Question. So I'm like in its mouth.
No, you're getting like swallowed now.
I'm a large creature that's getting swallowed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that's a bonus action. So we're gonna try something weird here. All right. So first we're gonna go out, biting and clawing. So I get 1 bite and 2 claw attacks.
Okay, go for it.
Disadvantage. So 13.
We'll miss. That'll miss.
11. Come on, let me 1 hit. 17.
That'll miss.
All right. But so perhaps, imagine I've been swallowed, so I'm like halfway down its gullet, and I'm clawing and I'm fighting and I'm doing all this stuff, and its body's probably moving a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And when the body is as far away as possible, because like my claw attacks, I'm like actually like pushing it, like 1, 2. I'm going to change shape into a fly and try to fly out. Or like, I'm sorry, a fish. Like change shape into something small that can swim.
So fish would be tiny, but yeah, you can do something small for sure. Or I guess like in what you're probably imagining.
Yeah.
Is something tiny size, but small would be like 2.5 feet.
Yeah, so a trout. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, like that.
And
2.5 feet.
Swalt out as fast as I can.
All right. As you transform into some sort of larger bug or kind of good sized fish. Yeah. Go ahead and you start to swim up, trying to get through here. Go ahead and roll a acrobatics, which will be, I guess, is he proficient acrobatics? No. So go ahead and roll dex.
Oh shit! I've been rolling the wrong dex. Is it a save or is it just a regular roll?
For which one? The bite was a saving throw. You only rolled a 6 though total, so
it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. All right, well then this is a regular one, so this is an 8, so still 8. Shitty.
Yeah, you try to swim on up through its cavity in here. You don't make it too far before more liquid just pours on into its mouth, and you get pushed back to like where you started, essentially.
All right.
And with that, also you will take 19 points of damage, which I will edit. Wilma, watching this all happen, the purple worm kind of swims around, writhing in the water, and it begins to approach you. As it does, it goes and tries to take a bite out of you.
Disadvantage. I took dodge.
17?
Nope.
Ooh, 17's gonna miss. Goes and tries to take 1 bite out of you and misses, and then tries to take a second one, a 20.
21, baby.
Little rabbit Wilma swims out right in between its teeth, finding an opening as it goes and takes a bite. Not able to find purchase on you anywhere, and it's gonna be your turn now.
It's Wilma's turn?
Yeah.
Wilma can't do anything because she can't talk. Yeah, no, I just kind of take the. I'm going to take the dodge action again. Yeah, there's really nothing
Cool.
that I can do here.
Alright, Solrak goes in, Larnin and Fang, swimming as quickly as you can. You see about 100 feet away from you, Wilma and this purple worm right in front of him, and just like silhouettes in the distance. And it's a tantalizing scene seeing the silhouette of this massive worm floating there, and then just tiny Wilma right in front of its face, like trying to go at it and dodging out of its way. Um, Four of you guys swim as quickly as you can, but in this moment before you make it around for the next round, is there anything else that you do?
I'm going to go ahead and use my second wind to get 1d10 plus 12 HP back.
Cool, smart.
And you said we are 100 feet away?
Yeah, I'd say about in the range.
Okay. And our swim speed is half of our walking speed?
Correct.
Damn.
I swim 15 feet closer to him.
Is
Perfect.
there... Alright, so would I be able to use my Storm Rider boots?
Or
Or
yeah, sure.
Okay. So what I do is, I know I feel like I'm a little too far away, but I swim up a little bit, and then once I kind of get where I feel like I can't swim anymore, but close enough, I give my old Storm Rider boots a little two click of the heel as they charge up, looking this like radiant blue, and I bolt straight up towards the worm and right on through it, and I end up 20 feet past it.
And you make a dex save.
Yep, dex save DC 15.
Rolled a natural 20.
Excuse me.
Mm.
I think he takes half damage. No, or no damage at all. I don't think.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Correct.
It's an 18, but nat 20 still.
There you go.
Nah, are you serious?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Cool. Well then, that is my turn.
All right.
Oh wait, actually, I lied. Bonus action. I will also spend a key point to use my patient defense.
Okay. Cool.
So and I guess I'll put my person over here, and that is my turn.
Sounds good. All right. Gosa and Larnin. Gosa is quaffing down healing potions right now. He takes a greater. It's gonna get him back 13. He's at 25. All right, and Larnin just looking miserable, but swimming right behind you guys, and still eager to get in this. The purple worm now up, or actually, yeah, it's the purple worm first, and then Larnin as well. The purple worm, with Wilma right in front of it, begins to whip its body around, and as it does, its stinger comes wailing in your direction, Wilma. Whoops. Open combat track. Open. There we go. Oh, with disadvantage. So 26.
Still hits.
All right. You take 21 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Hold on 1 second. I think I can actually do something now. This is S. S is somatic, not verbal.
Mm-hmm.
One reaction to take the... Is this acid you said or poison?
Piercing.
Oh, it's piercing damage. Oh, no. Okay. All right. And hold on.
But con save.
What do you need me to do? Con save.
And now you take poison damage. 41 points of poison damage.
Sucks. 40,
Oh,
50,
no.
And Stinger just
62.
pierces into your body, hurting you big time. The purple worm begins to swim away out of all your guys' reach and disappears into the murky darkness once again. Laura Nazel inside of its body. Laura Nazel, though, actually, I'll make him visible, does still
Would
have a
any of
turn
them
now.
get
No.
opportunity attack?
No.
Damn.
Because you flew 20 feet by it, right?
Well, I wasn't talking about me because I knew
That's
I
it.
was out
No,
of it, but
no
I was
one's,
talking about
no one was right
Solrak.
next to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Laura Nazel gets his turn now, though, so you can feel free to attack from the inside and see if anything happens while he's swimming away with him.
Yeah, I can't see him, so
Oh,
make
sorry.
him attack.
There we go.
There you go. Alright, so disadvantage.
Yeah. You can always try to recharge the singularity breath, but yes, disadvantage.
Yeah, we'll just recharge it just in case, but. And. Okay.
1 bite, 2 calls.
Here we go. 17,
17 will
nothing.
just miss.
25?
25 will hit.
9 damage.
9 damage.
13, nothing.
13 will miss. Lauren Azel just scratching and biting, doing everything it can in here. Gosa can feel inside of his mind Lauren Azel putting up a fight, but seems to be losing this fight as the purple worm swims away further and further. As he swims
Then
out of
he's-
your guys' sight.
State change bonus action to be big again, you know.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like
I
trying to-
assume that he probably would have done that first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still keeps all of his properties when he's attacked, so I don't think it matters what size he is.
Oh yeah, it's true. Cool. So that's funny to think about, a little thing like hurting someone that big. But Solrak Fang goes in Larnon. You guys all swim up here just to see the wake of him leaving the scene, and a ripples just left behind him.
So I would telepathically be like, "Come on, guys, we can't leave Lauren Nazel behind." And then I start to dash, swim in the general direction that the worm went.
Okay.
60 feet if I dash.
Okay. So you, as Fang goes, uses aerodynamics of his bald head, goes like a torpedo, swimming as quick as he can, and you do in fact make it right up to them at the end of this round.
So I would then spend a key point to be able to do that, as well as get an attack off.
Okay.
Alrighty. Yeah, so I swing with my staff.
Go for it.
Oh yeah. Fucking will. Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Yup. 13 damage.
Nice.
And then
yeah.
Oh, okay. And then do I see like actually no, I'll just try and hit him again. But this time I do it with thunder. So I'm gonna attack first.
Okay. That'll hit.
Hell yeah. So he's gonna take 8 damage, and then let's see. With thunder, he must make a con save, DC 17, or he is stunned.
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage dice again.
Okay.
Seeming, of course, being inside this cerebral fluid seems to be a conduit for the electricity that you strike through your staff as the whole body of this worm gets enveloped with lightning and electricity kind of coursing all throughout it. You see flashes of blue and white going up and down its body as it writhes there and then becomes frozen for a moment. In that moment, let's see. I'm going to roll for Laura and Azelle. He pushes himself. You see a massive lump inside of its body, Fang, like coursing up towards the mouth, and out from its mouth, you see Laura and Azelle swim out of its sharp teeth. It was like a cavern exit, and looks at you and says, "Let's go now!" As he grabs onto the back of your collar, throws you onto his back, and swims back towards the rest of the party, leaving this purple worm stunned in your wake.
Hell yeah.
Well, I also swim away from the worm.
Mm-hmm.
Dash.
Yeah, you guys are all like at least 50, 60 feet away from him as Laura and Azelle and Fang make their way back. And Laura and Azelle is like, "Let's go!" as he takes Fang and begins to dive back down into the water, deep once again. As you guys all begin to as you all begin to dive deeper, deeper and deeper. I need everyone once again make either a stealth or a strength check. Or athletics, rather. Stealth or athletics. I'm going to go ahead and give Luke, I'm going to give you control of Goza, and Sorak can give you control of Larnin. So go ahead and roll for them, too.
I'm going to be drinking some potions.
22 for stealth.
Nice.
And then...
I'm gonna go with athletics. If I could. Oof, 11.
Where do we go to pick them up again?
For, what are you looking for?
They're players. Is that through settings?
Just right
just
click
right-click.
and hit open.
Mm-hmm.
Right click
Yeah.
what?
Their token.
Ah, that's right. Yeah. Alright, so...
Occam's razor.
Got it,
Open
dude.
monster stat block. And then... So it would be
whose
Dex
7
for them?
was that? Yeah.
No, that I'm drinking potions.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
already- I rolled a
21
20.
I don't see stealth.
I rolled an
So I
18.
guess do Dex.
Stealth,
It's
it would be
it's
Dex
just-
on theirs.
it's Dex.
Okay. 11.
Okay. Solrak, Larn, and Larnin, you're kind of sitting back with Larnin, as he's not doing the best right now. He's looking pretty weak, and he's swimming down with as much strength and speed as you would imagine he can in this moment. Fang, give me a reminder of how long he's stunned for with that thunder. 1 minute.
It would be I guess either 6 or 12 seconds. It's until the end of my next turn.
Good to know.
And as we're going down,
Mhm.
I kind of mentally tell everybody like we need to slow down and go down together as a group. Because if he picks one of us off, then we can all turn and attack him. Like we can't just go willy-nilly down. We need to go down together.
Shall we hold hands?
I would prefer it, actually.
Yes, I was actually being serious when I said that.
Kind of bring
We're not gonna
Larny
hold
in,
hands. Yeah, how are you gonna swim?
and I imagine like the dragon kind of like being in the middle or on the top, and all of us like right in front of him, so we're all kind of going together. This.
Fun fact, Solrak. Your swimming speed typically comes from your core and your legs, and not as much your arms.
Oh yeah. Well, I think I swam a little longer than you.
Well, and maybe you should be bald.
All right. So as you guys all begin to go on down, like I mentioned, regardless if you are all held together or clumped together like this, Larnin is looking pretty weak and not able to keep up with you guys. Solrak seems to stay right with him, but you guys are not too far away from each other, just like let's say 10 feet, 20 feet. It's just the rest of the gang is swimming down quicker. But out of this Um, out of the shadows and the murkiness, Sorak and Larnan, you guys feel something bump up against you. You look around your shoulder and you see a corpse floating there, and you kind of like breathe a sigh of relief for a second, like, oh, it's just a corpse. And then all of a sudden, you just see this massive silhouette stretch out towards you guys, once again, trying to take a bite out of you. Goes for you first, misses with a 17. It goes for Larnan afterwards. Actually, yeah, it goes for Larnan afterwards. And Solrak, I'll allow you to react in a way as you see this happen if you'd like. You choose what that looks like.
When he gets to Larnan, would that put him in my range for a brace? Any chance? Or give me
Sure.
any type of attack?
Sure.
I can brace? Okay, I'm gonna brace then. Okay, I'm gonna try it with the Githyanki longsword this time. And this thing isn't anything like this thing can't speak telepathically, right? It's just a big dumb monster.
Doesn't seem like it can communicate verbally or telepathically at all.
Alright, cool.
Isn't everything
Okay.
telepathic right now, though, technically?
29!
29 will hit. You guys seem to be connected to some sort of alien-like hive
This
mind.
plus D10, so 11 damage.
Okay, let's see something with 11 damage. I'm gonna roll a con for him. 26 is quite high. As Larnan gets swallowed once again by this beast. You can't see this X on him, but you can only imagine what happened to him. The rest of the party, you feel once again a link sever from your telepathic connection of the party. You look up to see the silhouette of this massive purple worm above you. Just one other being, humanoid, right next to him, being Solrak, of course, and no Larnan in sight. How does the rest of the party react?
Did you say that the worm swam away?
No, he's right above you guys,
I
essentially.
see.
Probably the same distance that he is on the screen.
I just mutter to goes dragon and fangs. They're so close. I just go, heroes get remembered, legends never die. Sorak, get your shit over here. Let's go.
Lauren is up with yeah, go ahead. Go on.
I'm pretty crushed right now about Larny, but I don't think there's any way to get him out. So I make the move to start swimming away.
All right, as you begin swimming away, you see one last moment as Larnan is like kind of getting swallowed by its mouth. He reaches out towards you and says, "Go." And that's the last thing you hear as he vanishes down in Skullet. And Solrak, how do you swim back with the group, or?
Hopefully the worm's full. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna swim back with the group.
As you begin to swim down away from the worm just kind of closes its mouth all at once and begins to swim straight up and then over and into past some of these shadows and past some of these clouds of bodily fluids and strange viscera and body parts floating around, and vanishes from your sight altogether. Solrak, you catch back up with everyone.
I just shake my head as I swim past. This is like kind of signaling for Larny, but keep swimming. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna miss that guy. I would say he didn't go down without a fight, but he was typically down more than fighting, and we were always bringing him back to life. But nonetheless, he was a good man.
Just remember, if it wasn't for him, we'd be taking those hits.
Thank
When
you,
all this is done, we
Larnin, the
need to
meat
have
shield legend.
we need a legendary statue in Daggerford. As we're just like swimming down as fast as we can.
Next drink at the wrecking crew is for Larnin.
We should make a drink. We can call it Larnin the Legend. And
All
what
right,
they
this is
could
not the
do
time.
is they can take like we're swimming and this is all mentally. And it's like what we can do is they can just pour all the drinks into one big cup and we could call it a Larny Legend.
I like it.
Because
It's got a nice ring to it.
never been done before, and I think that's a great name for it.
Not
That's
once.
probably
as
the
I'm-
best
as I'm,
name
like,
ever.
Waiting for Solrak's reaction as I'm grinning like an idiot.
We should put it on the menu, guys. We're just going down.
Clearly, the wrong two were fed to the goddamn worm.
No,
you feed-
Solrak.
well, To be fair, the dragon was fed to the worm. It just keeps
Wait,
swimming.
Wilma, have you never had a Solrak?
I've only had a Larny Legend,
Of course you have.
according to Wilmer's book, since I've only known you guys
The
for about 2
circular
days.
opening
But-
at the top where you see just the light up there gets eclipsed from a shadow as you guys are having this conversation.
We're also swimming while this is going on, but
As that happens, I kind of remember that we were told that Calavar's, I guess, where he's located is where is at the
the endless void, my
Light-
friend. That's what
the
you're
light
thinking.
the lightless star or whatever. And now that it's kind of dark and the light has been eclipsed, I'm starting to think that,
Well,
gents, I think we might be close to Talavar here.
the light is eclipsed momentarily.
Or that's what happens when something giant is above you, blocking the light.
Yes, I see that now. Well, one can never be too cautious, I guess, when you're in his brain.
I need everyone to make athletics or stealth checks with advantage, as you are now 2 miles deep below this cerebral fluid.
Goza with the 7 and Goza, come on, man.
Yes, we'll stick stealthy.
You've been drinking too many Gozas. 19.
Actually, though, hold on. You said athletics. I'm a +9 athletics. I'd be stupid not to go athletics. 19. Oh yeah. And then Larny's dead. So.
Yeah, did we
Well,
get
that's
Lauren's out?
That's
I can
Wilma,
roll
right?
him. Dex or strength. Is one of them strength? Both Dex.
Yeah, one strength, and then he's got the same stealth actually as well, +5 stealth.
Oh yeah. All right, so I guess it doesn't. All right, so.
20.
This dragon is just cutting through this silky. He's huge, but you don't even know he's there. Every now and then, Wilma looks back and goes, "Where the fuck's the dragon?"
It's like Gosa is holding on now, knowing that his swim speed isn't keeping up with the rest of the party. He holds on to Laura and Azelle as you guys swim down further and further past some more of these body parts floating around, and you start to see, as you're getting deeper and deeper now, some little tadpoles, like this translucent flesh, swimming around as well.
You just hear me go.
Means
"Fuck!"
we're getting
And I
closer.
close my nose.
That means we're getting closer to the end, guys. Keep
I
swimming.
knew it.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to share this with you guys. Let's go ahead and share this because this is fun.
So what
So is that the worm?
That's the purple worm in this fluid and like some of the body parts like around and shit.
That's fucking.
Damn, he's huge.
Yeah, yeah, it's massive. But you guys seem to go down about another mile without any problems here, 3 miles below the surface, and you look up, and then you look down, and it seems like you're only halfway there.
Now, how long has it been since we saw the worm in this, by the way?
I'd say close to 30 minutes.
All right. Let's potentially 18 in health I could get. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you guys, we gotta keep going. Halfway down, halfway to go.
As we're swimming, I telepathically say to Goza, "Here, take my hand real quick." And so I reach out, and when she, actually, when he, I apologize, I guess, makes contact with my hand, I kind of close my eyes, and I kind of focus my energy, transferring it from my body through our connected hands into him as I use hand of healing. I'll spend a key point on him. Fucking 5, whatever.
Minimum health.
Exactly.
That's
exactly what it
5
was.
to Goza. Gotcha.
Yep. So that's all the energy I've got for you, Goes. I apologize. I hope that 5, or I hope that little bit is better than nothing.
Appreciate it. Hopefully, you, of course, it's all telepathically. It's like, hopefully we don't see that thing again. We'll just keep swimming. Keep swimming.
Keep swimming.
I need everyone, once again, athletics or stealth check with advantage.
Yeah.
There it is. Sheet.
Don't worry about Goza. He's holding on to Laura and Azel tightly.
Nat
And we're gonna
20.
take Laura and Azel's stealth for it, or whatever.
Word. Sounds good.
Nat 20.
Ooh, net 20.
25.
Alright. Okay. You guys all, as you are all swimming down further and further, making your way closer to the bottom now than you are to the surface, you feel, or Wilma, you bump into something as you're swimming down, and you look over and you see a skull just kind of brush against your shoulder, staring at you with these voids, pits for eyes. And inside of it, you see a couple of like tadpoles that look a little bit larger than some others have made homes out of the inside of its skull there. It's kind of
Freak the fuck out.
yeah, it's kind of gross and terrifying for a moment, but not as gross and terrifying as the purple worm that then jumps up closer to you, taking a bite in your direction. A 16 to hit. It does not hit as it goes and tries to do just like a hit and run, biting at you, misses and just swims away into the darkness.
Fucking take that. I'll take that.
Laura and Azel would turn up to see that and telepathically say, "Faster! Faster!" As he begins to put his wings arched backwards, and you see his head go straight down, a swan dive to the ground, to the bottom. Once again, stealth or athletics checks.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Man, I'll tell you what. Goza keeps rolling 7s for me.
So Nate, instead of taking a stealth check with advantage, can I like be very, very perceptive as I'm being stealthy and use my energy for that to be like dodge and a regular stealth roll?
That's not how. If you're moving quickly, like you are never stealth if you're moving quickly.
Got it. All right. So I'll
And,
just
and
use
you always
stealth
have
for that.
disadvantage on perception when you're moving quickly.
Okay. All right. So disadvantage because we can roll advantage on the stealth roll, right? Or no?
Yes, you guys
Or is it
are
regular?
rolling these with advantage right now. Pretty much because the depths that you're in, and because Lauren is like
That's an
pulling
18.
you guys down.
Okay.
Cool. It's quicker or faster and faster. You guys follow down his airstream as you guys are swimming behind Lauren Azel and goes make it down another mile, so like another like 10 minutes or so. And you are look down to the bottom, and it's within reach now, within a mile. I need one more
Nice.
stealth or athletics check with advantage.
17.
Oh, 17.
28.
Nice. Oh, is it 17 for Wilma, or is that cool?
Wilma and Fang.
Okay, and then I'll roll Arn and Zell's. same numbers. All right. So as you swim on further and further down, Lauren is out keeping an eye out all around you. Wilma as well, but swimming as quickly as you do, you don't seem to notice anything. Your utmost importance right now and attention is to just getting down to this fucking bottom of this pool. And sure enough, another 10 minutes passes, and you see the pool's bottom as you approach it, and you see that it's covered with these like thick hairs that almost wave like grotesque seaweed down at the bottom. You look around, Wilma, as you're kind of observing everything. You notice that there's a pinprick of darkness that ripples with a silvery sheen within this grotesque seaweed, almost like a lightless star.
Yeah, he said it.
He did it. I kind of telepathically talk to everybody, and I go,
While peeing.
"Look at this!" And I like point my finger out to it, and I'm like, my finger's maybe like 6 inches from it. Do you think this is it?
The lightless star.
And
Yeah,
while
I
I'm
think
doing
so.
this, I also look over our shoulder for a fucking giant worm.
Well, so we all get on in there.
All right, and then I just kind of go, well, I guess me first. And I go to touch it with my finger. Anything's bigger than this big giant worm.
Okay. Wilma goes down, swimming closer and closer to this pinprick of darkness down here, and watches as the light that's kind of reflecting and shining off of it, just slightly, with a sheen, goes down and touches it, and you watch as Wilma gets pulled into this whole almost like a cartoon, getting sucked into something way too small for itself, but her whole form kind of shrinks down and squeezes and gets pulled into here, vanishing from your guys' sight. As that happens, Wilma,
Oh boy.
you find yourself. Will you tell me, where would Wilma most want to be in anywhere possible right now?
Where would she want to be? Anywhere, like time, like point in time or place?
Either or.
She kind of falls out of this hole, and it's like a jungle, and there's just very, very long vines. There's big, beautiful purple flowers. It's like it's kind of a cross between like the desert during its blooming season, but it's like in a jungle, so it's extra green. And there's this big, long table. You could probably fit 75 people on each side. Candles, just a massive spread. In the corner, there's this group of creatures just playing on instruments that you guys have never seen, but Wilma knows them all. There's Sally the satyr playing on the keys, and it's just a great time. And she kind of like she's kind of weirded out a little bit, because like this is the night that like she met Wilmore in the wild, and it's all just coming back to her a little bit too much. You're muted.
It's a very almost like surrealistic scene to you. Everything that you see, you recall it with like perfect, vivid imagery and recollection, but everything around you seems like plasticky, like there's something fake about it, something inauthentic, as if this is like something that's been fabricated for you. And as you look around, you tell me, does this, being in a place like this and seeing it in such a way, does it give you unease, or are you happy to see this again?
I'm happy to remember it, but I know where I am. I know what I'm doing, and I know there's something foul afoot. And it's also really pisses me off that it knows this moment in my life.
Yeah, it feels intrusive, like violating to you.
Mhm.
And although, yeah, as you say, you're happy to remember and recollect this moment in your time of your life, this is not how. This point in time where you are right now, this is not where you're supposed to be, and you know that. And something's pulling you and telling you that in the back of your mind. With Solrak and Fang, as you see Wilma vanish from the scene, going into this pinprick of a hole, what do the two of you do?
I also go in. I try to follow Wilma.
Yeah,
Right.
and telepathic. I'm like, everyone, let's go.
One by
I'm
one,
right behind Solrak.
each one of you begins to touch the hole, and same thing happens. You squeeze until you are able to fit within this space, unnaturally almost. But you find yourself in a moment as if your eyes had blinked for a couple seconds too long, and then you open them, Solrak. And what do you see around you? What is this place that you would most want to be right now? At any point in time, any place, your call.
When I open my eyes, I'm laying in bed with my wife, who's still carrying child. And none of the events of Uncle Rubius have happened. Life is still good at this point. Dad's alive. And, it honestly feels so good that I don't even want to get out of bed. You know, it just feels like you're so content. You have everything you could possibly ever want. It almost feels like what I've been doing was a bad dream, almost. But even though what my reality seems like a bad dream, in the reality I'm faced right now, something still in the back of my head is telling me, get up, this isn't real.
Yeah,
This isn't real.
it's like one of those moments where you wake up from a dream only to still be inside of another dream. And to you, it's a little too much to take. Seeing your wife still carrying and still with you in this place and time where everything is coming up Solrak. But things have changed so quickly, and the rest of your life since this moment has been spent doing nothing but trying to get your vengeance, getting that strength back to take back your throne, to save your family, to prove yourself worthy, and to destroy Rubius and those that have wronged you. This scene inside your throne, or inside your bedroom, in the castle, similar to Wilma's visions, everything around you just seems fake, as if it's been manufactured.
I feel that, and that makes me get out of bed and try to open my room chamber door to see where it leads me. Maybe I get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you begin to get up out of bed. Wife's still tucked in and sleeping, sound asleep. You get up quietly, throw on a robe, and you begin to open up the door to your chamber. As it creaks, I'm going to take a moment away from your scene, and Fang, please tell us where you find yourself. Same situation, any place, any time.
Yeah.
Where would you like to be, or where would you want to be the most?
everything goes black. I then am surrounded by my father, a young Cuomo, back at the summit of the soul, teaching Cuomo all his new tricks as I just rescued him. Um, Playing airball with my fellow colleagues at the monastery. Life's good. My father, as happy as can be, not a worry in the world. And myself and Cuomo, young, naive, again, not a care in the world, absolutely loving and enjoying the life that we have together. And not thinking that soon that would come to an end and lead us down the path that I have now taken. Kind of away from away from
Hell yeah.
my kind of what I was raised on at the monastery. Uh, but I reflect on the time that I had with my father, even though that was short-lived, and
Mhm.
again, being able to be at peace in the monastery, learning my monk ways, and yeah, just being a kid as one should be.
Yeah, there's something so like free about being a kid and just being in that moment of not worrying about any responsibilities or what you have to do next, going to class and being with your friends, listening to what your father, what your master Kuki has to tell you, and following those orders and directions and life's lessons. Such a simple time and so long ago that to you it's hard to remember a time where you felt such peace and such happiness and tranquility. Uh, the world has been such disarray and despair for so long, and you guys have been doing everything you can to try to relinquish this and help everyone to bring Faerun in the material plane where you guys stand back to rightful order. And strange that with order comes freedom, because it almost seems like an oxymoron of sorts. But when there is so much destruction and chaos, one cannot truly be free without the fear of that tyrannical thumb just ruling you and pushing you down into the dirt and molding you to become one of theirs. And there's no freedom in that. Not for you, not for anyone. And the three of you guys know, the Wrecking Crew, that this may be almost a thankless quest, but in the long run, when the story is done and told, you will know what you have done, the efforts you have put in, the time spent, the lives killed, the lives lost, that everything that you've done was to make sure that everyone can live in that one moment once again where they were the most happy and where they want to find themselves once again. And Solrak, as you push open that door, a light begins to shine on in. Oh, did we lose him? We got you, Solrak?
He's back.
Alright. As you begin to push open that door, you see an eerie green light begin to glow beyond the chamber, and somehow the rest of the party joins you right behind you. And as you cautiously step into what looks like some sort of or alien-like cavern lair, um, and the air in here begins to thicken with this eerie humidity and a sound of trickling water that echoes through this dank and damp chamber. The cavern that you see before you, it's dimly lit by the soft pulsating glow of these briny pools that surround you. And the pools emit an otherworldly light as you look around, revealing some more elithid tadpoles swimming within them, their translucent forms darting through the iridescent waters. Now to your left and to your right, up above, you notice two massive crystal pods, each filled with an unsettling semi-transparent liquid. I was trying to say fluid and liquid at the same time. Suspended within, you see two humanoid figures. They float in a state of apparent stasis, their eyes closed, bodies seem to be preserved in a state of eerie tranquility. And the liquid within the pods refracts the ambient light, creating a disconcerting dance of shadows that plays across their frozen features. And from the shadowy recesses of this chamber, a group of mind flayers emerge. Their slender bodies clad in dark flowing robes that seem to melt seamlessly with the darkness. Their faces, concealed by their grotesque visage of squirming tentacles, move at an eerie grace. Their multifaceted eyes fixate on two crystal pods, and you notice a palpable sense intensity in their collective gaze, as a low guttural hum emanates from them as they communicate through a mysterious language. They appear to be observing these human figures in the crystal pods with a mix of fascination and anticipation. It becomes evident that these robed figures are the custodians of this bizarre sanctum, tending to the enigmatic entities within. As you watch them seemingly exchange telepathic thoughts among themselves, their tentacles all quivering with shared understanding, their presence adds an extra layer of tension to the already ominous atmosphere of this lair. It's clear that these enigmatic beings are not just inhabitants, but guardians, protecting the secrets held within this eldritch domain. And now your gaze is drawn back to the back of the chamber, where an immense skull looms ominously. Go ahead and clear this out. The skull is massive and intricately carved with intricate patterns. And from the size of it, it's hard to imagine or picture what monstrosity it could have possibly come from. Within the open top of the skull, a faint glow emanates, revealing the colossal form of a massive brain sitting in it like a wading pool. It floats in a massive reservoir of glowing brine, tendrils of energy extending out from its pulsating mass. The eldritch entity seems to be in a state of contemplation, psychic presence palpable even from this distance that you guys stand. You see these tentacles, kind of thin and sinewy, wriggle and writhe from the eye sockets, extending towards the pools and the crystal pods. And its entire scene, it creates an unsettling tableau, a macabre fusion of life and unlife, human and alien, as though the boundaries between these dimensions and beings have blurred within this eldritch sanctum. And as you enter further into the layer, the air becomes charged with arcane energy, and the pulsating glow intensifies as the brain senses your presence. The very air seems to vibrate with anticipation of what lies ahead as you hear a booming echo inside your minds. Ah, the wrecking crew. As Talavar's voice reverberates with a cold, menacing tone. The foolish mortal interlopers that freed me from the tower and have been trying to find me. You dare intrude upon my sanctity of this chamber, where thoughts converge and power reigns supreme. Your audacity is a stain upon the tapestry of our dominion. The tendrils begin to writhe and reach out towards you guys with hostility that you can sense. And the glow within the skull's eye sockets deep into this ominous shade. The cavern feels like it's being charged with some sort of unsettling arcane energy. As they all detect the mind flayers and the elder brain itself, they turn their attention to you. Your presence here is a mistake. One that should not go unpunished. He continues to speak this in a low growl in your minds. What futile purpose brings you to this place? Speak quickly, for the consequences of your intrusion may be more than your feeble minds can comprehend.
You're welcome for being freed. I've never met you. Hello, Fang. Again, you're welcome for being freed for one. I believe Solrak's the only one that's actually really met you. So, Solrak, please, why don't you go ahead and plead our case?
No,
While all this is
he might be the only one that has met me in the flesh. But you and I, we have a connection, don't we, Fang? As you remember, of course, the visions of the dream you had in Kolbaz's atrium of this floating brain commanding you to join him, that the only way to ever see your father once again is to join his army. That there might be tranquil waters that flow beneath splendor, but the astral sea, it floats on and glows endlessly. You're muted, Carlos.
you just see me in the back reading Wilmore's notes.
You're still muted. Is it your headset?
And I'm like rubbing Solrak on his shoulders, just pumping him up because I feel the energy inside of
You hear me
Solrak.
now?
Yeah.
Then I go, yes, Solrak,
Yeah,
I hear you.
something wrong with the button, I guess, when I mute
I go,
it.
oh, you're always good at touching the button, Solrak.
Anyways, I look at the brain. So you want us to make it quick? I'll make it quick. We're here to end you. You fleshy, disgusting, sick bastard. Like Fang said, I freed you. This is the thanks you give me? It's gonna be fun to kick your ass. I pull out my Yankee sword and my demon sword. I'm ready to fuck this guy up.
You just hear this malevolent laughter echo in your minds as he responds to this declaration. It's a little creepier. Challengers seeking to defy the inevitable. His voice almost drips with like a mix of amusement from you and also scorn. You come to end the reign of one who has woven the threads of countless minds into the tapestry of domination. Such bravado from insignificant beings. As the tendrils writhe with a renewed intensity now, and the glow within the skull's eye sockets pulsate with a darker hue. And once again, the air becomes thicker and more tangible with this arcane energy surrounding you guys. Your journey ends here. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Game time, boys.
Wilma, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Ooh, percept me. Hold on. Everything's lagging right now.
It's probably because I have all these animations
Yeah,
up here and shit.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
check.
that pulse up there, which is tight as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say it looks cool, right?
Yeah, no, it's fucking tight as shit.
Spend some time like making the glow of these like pools and shit too.
Look like boobies.
And unfortunately, the software can't handle it. It's really cool.
Mine's actually holding
Yeah,
up
it
fine,
looks great on me.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll turn off the lightning.
I just need to have like 7 car notes so I can buy a laptop. You're right. You're right.
Here, I'll turn off the lightning for you guys.
What modifier is
Dex.
initiative?
I rolled persuasion, but it's still sitting. I can try rolling it again.
Perception is what I wanted, not persuasion.
Oh, I'm sorry. Perception's +9. Yeah, oh fuck. 11. God damn it.
Well, I say just take the modifier.
Well, the first one
and
never
took the
rolled.
roll.
No, it was
The first one
14.
never
I see
rolled.
it. It's a
was
20.
14.
That's a 14.
Oh, okay. Well, take that one. Yeah, I don't
Cool.
see that one. So if
Alright.
you don't mind
Plus a-
adding a
Plus
Sure.
+9 to
9.
that.
Sure. So
Yeah,
that'd be great.
you look up, and I mean, you got a great passive perception regardless. So you look up to the glowing crystalline pods that you see in here with these humanoid figures floating in them. The one to the left looks like it's some sort of giant floating in this fluid that the mind flayers are approaching and observing. And the one to your right, you see a halfling form, and your eyes kind of like squint for a moment and look closer as you see Ezekiel in a state of stasis, just floating inside this briny, crystalline cylinder.
Mm.
I believe this calls for some combat music.
Fuck yeah.
Let's
Did
get.
we just see it or just Wilma?
I'd say just Wilma because like you could see the glow and you see these figures glowing in them, but you can't make out the exact details of it.
So, but the illithids are by the pods, and I'm assuming these are the same pods that we saw that basically turn people into illithids, right?
They look like they're definitely alien-like pods with creatures floating inside liquid. They don't look exactly like the ones that you saw prior. These look like some like jacked up ones.
Yeah, and like these illithids are like doing something with the pods.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah. All right. So up first we have this mind flayer who sees you guys, and you watch its tentacles writhing up in communication with the one right next to it, and then he turns over to the cylindrical crystalline pod next to him and begins to work some magic on it, and that's going to be his turn as he begins to work some stuff. Actually, the one that's right next to him is up next. He joins in with this as they are both working feverishly. You guys can't really make out details, but you see them just kind of working around on this crystalline pod up here. Do you not see them in your guys' initiative tracker? Because I don't
I see the first two.
Okay.
I see the two ahead
'Cause
of me.
You're the top
I see all of
on
'em.
mine for some reason. Oh wait, did you not roll a 32?
Yeah, no, I rolled 17. That
Yeah.
was the old roll.
Okay, yeah. This one didn't update. So go ahead, Wilma, you're
got
up now.
19s. Yeah.
All right. So I am going to. Let's see here. Let me get a ruler out real quick. 77. There's 30. Are these like walls in front of us, or like what? Because everything's black except for these lines. Like I don't know where I can walk.
No, so yeah, what you see before you, what's beside you are like 6 pillars essentially that line your walkway. Down to the side with it glowing are the briny like streams where the illithid tadpoles are floating and swimming inside of, and just this like dark path is like the solid ground below you.
Oh, so like this is solid.
Yeah.
This is solid. This like it's all solid. It's just there's like rows of shit going down.
Yeah, those are like liquid, like pools streaming down it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I could like jump over this thing and like I could get over here.
Sure.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm not gonna do that because fuck that noise. But 30.
Oh, let's see.
30. I can do 30 feet. All right, so I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna move like right about here, and I'm gonna kind of look back to everybody. Oh, Lizelle goes before me.
Yeah,
was
I
that
could just
count?
add them, but you guys can share an initiative count essentially.
Okay, cool. So I just kind of step up and I look back to the crew, and I just go, guys, it's time. Fucking kill them. And you just see me just put my hands together in like a little prayer, and this just big, just nova of light comes across me, and everyone just feels from their feet just grow up into their heart, and everyone's heart, it's like the fucking Grinch. They grow like 3 sizes, and everyone just has this big feeling of hope within them. And I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope and as I do that, one of these little crystals in my pocket just explode. So it's gonna be an extended Beacon of Hope. And then as you see that just feeling, you see me turn into my chalice form. And then I just look back one more time and I go, Mama's juiced. And that's it.
Can you send the description of what you did in there?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah.
what's that mean?
So
It all sounded cool.
basically, yeah, where is it?
Cool. I feel hopeful.
Cool.
I feel
I mean,
hopeful.
it sounds like we're turning giant.
No, I'm just a really
Ah.
good healer now,
Oh, hell yeah.
and you all have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Nice. We are so wise.
Ooh, and when we get healed, we get max healing.
And that includes potions.
Yeah,
Any healing effect.
and concentration
Sweet,
on you.
sweet, sweet. Very sweet.
Awesome.
And I've got my chalice up too, so I get the D8 plus 5 or 4, whatever it is, on every healing.
Hell yes. All right. Anything else for you, Wilma?
Yeah, I guess I'd be standing right there-ish, because actually I'll be standing next to things. I'm gonna let you guys go up. Or actually, I'll stay back here because I'll let you guys go up. Yeah, no, that's
By the
it.
way, do you think 10 minutes went by the time we were stuck in the visions and then the chatting with the
Yeah, I
brain?
don't think you took one for the last mile down after that. So I'd say, yeah, 15 minutes went by at least.
Alright, cool. Other than that.
All right, cool. Lauren and Zell.
Is that me or is that Carlos now?
The dragon.
Who wants to take them?
Not the dragon. I'll fucking take the dragon if you wanted to. That sounds awesome.
Go for it.
Rock 'em,
If
dude.
Cold Hour's down for you to take it, go for it.
Get up there, dude.
Ooh.
Do some damage.
Oh. Alright, alright, alright.
You like to do that.
Yeah.
Just so you know, his breath weapon is out of charges right now. At the beginning of each turn, you can just click that recharge 5 to 6 button to see if you get a 5 or 6 and see if you recharge it.
Okay.
If you get a 5 or 6, of course it's recharged.
And that's just a regular die, a D20?
It's a D6, but you just click the button that's
Oh.
right there, the recharge 5 to 6
Okay,
button.
got it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and first things first, fly on over. My thing is lagging. To the creature, to one of the mind flayers there.
He's got 80 feet of flying speed.
Yep. Let's go. There we go. Okay. And that guy is. Oh, that's actually perfect. 75 feet to the blue. Bam, bam, bam. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the bite attack on him.
Hell yes.
1 bite and 2 claws. So that means that I can do the bite attack once and then 2 claw attacks,
That's
or I
correct.
can do 1 bite attack or sweet.
You get to do 3. Yep.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Well, the thing keeps lagging.
I'll turn off the animations on the guys in the tubes.
Lithids aren't considered undead, are they?
Nope.
Alright.
They're like aberrations.
16.
Aberrations. 16 is gonna miss.
Okay, with claw number
See.
1.
Dodges underneath your bite attack. He bounces out the
11,
side from the
24.
claw attack, and the third one finally hits him. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
11 damage.
11 damage, nice. Raking into this mind flayer's body. His attention turns to you, but then quickly goes back to what he was doing with this crystalline tube and this giant inside of it.
Sweet. And I can do bonus action. That's good. I'm good for him. That's his turn.
Okay. As you fly on up there with him, let's see. This massive mind flayer hovers in your direction, way taller than any of the other ones, and wearing this regalia and gear that seems to give him some sort of rank of importance.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he carries a spinal like a spine as his quarterstaff, his magical staff, as he holds it up, and you see it charging with some sort of
pretty metal.
energy. I need the dragon to make an intelligence save as he takes his staff, and you see it riding with this purple spark on top of it, and he shoots in the direction.
24, nat 20, bitch.
Nice.
Nat 20, bitch.
Nice.
Solid.
Shut the fuck up, Dave.
Solid. Solid.
I love you. Keep talking. Keep talking.
As Lorenzel fights back this intrusion on his mind from the spell that shoots him in his head, this massive mind flare's eyes go wide as his tentacles start to wiggle out in all sorts of directions, feeling and sensing the other creatures in here. His attention darts down to the humanoids to the south, and then slinks back into the darkness. Okay. Be up next. Let's see. With Laura and Azel right there, he would probably... Actually, I guess you guys would all be able to see this, but the purple crystals inside the eye sockets of the skull here begin to glow and radiate with this energy, and you see a beam start to form in between the two. And as it does, they coalesce, and then a beam shoots out from the center of where they meet, shooting a blast over at Laura and Azel. I need another intelligence save from him.
Where is this skull that you're talking about?
He's sitting inside of it.
Oh, it's the little giant thing. Okay,
No,
okay, gotcha.
it's this. Here, I'll click.
No, I don't. It's black. I don't see anything.
You don't see behind that though.
So
No.
the purple diamonds crystals are where the eye sockets are.
Yeah.
I don't.
And-
I just see pure black. This is. I
You
could
should be able to
drop
see
it.
some. It should
You
be
don't
like
see-
really
it's
like
right
dim.
below the brain. The brain.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'll
See
drop
a
it in
little bit.
Discord, but
Eye
I may just not have
sockets.
vision. I'll drop it in
It's
Discord.
it's
but
it's
I-
glowing that so that you should be able to see it. You know, it's like a light source.
Yeah, I mean, I don't say anything, but I just dropped it.
Zoom up from where
Yeah.
that is.
zoom up.
Go further up.
I just see the brain.
Oh.
I just keep going. I'll sort it
All
out.
right, with a 17, that is a fail as this blast shoots into his core, doing 20 points of psychic damage, and you watch as Lauren Azel freezes in place right there. He is stunned. Let's see, I will double check to see. I think at the end of your turn, you'll be able to roll again to see if you break out of it.
Wait, I have psychic resistance.
Oh, cool. So you take half the damage then. I'll go and fix that. Target, yeah, at the end of your turn, you get to make the save again, but I'll go ahead and add 16 health back to him.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. And that's going to be his turn. Larnin, RIP. Let me get him out of here.
Nah,
Ghost-
man, fucking let him run. Let him run. He's sitting in the fucking. He's floating
Hilarious.
to the left.
Gosa is up now. Who wants to take Gosa? He's a wizard, so. consider
Let
that.
me.
Let Johnny do that then.
Cool.
Let me see what he's got. Spellcasting, Misty Step, Suggestion, Counterspell, Fireball, Fly, Greater Invisibility.
Yeah, I can see the skull in your screenshot. It's at the top of it. You can see the little crystal peeking out. too.
Yeah, the brain is where
Uh.
the cranium is.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, so this guy's a wizard, so this is fucking easy. So what's Fireball? 150 feet, easy, fucking cakewalk. He sees this little halfling up there, and he's like, I love halflings. They're the greatest people in the whole world. And he just fucking fireballs the two guys right over there.
All right, let's see. Deck saves from them.
Deck saves, and let me drop that down to 1. What is it? It's 8d6.
Yeah, so one of them rolls a 13 total.
7, 8.
The other one rolls a 19 total.
And what is his DC?
It's 14.
Probably it's 14. Yeah. So they do half. Whatever I just rolled.
Okay. Yeah, the one did
Nope.
fail.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yeah.
then, 27 and what is that? 13.
13.
Cantrips, fireball. Okay. Cool. And then he's staying to the back. Nope. He just disappeared somehow. I don't know how.
He disappeared?
All right, cool. Yeah, he just disappeared on mine. I was putting him behind Wilma, and he disappeared when I do that. But
Is he
fine,
back?
Just put him back.
Is he back on your screen?
Move him back again. Whenever I move him behind Wilma, he disappears. So just move him back next to Wilma, and that's fine. All right, cool. Done.
Cool.
End turn.
All right. Let's see. The end of that turn. Let's see. How far is Wilma? Okay. Sorry.
Leave Wilma alone. Leave Wilma alone.
Okay. I think that's gonna be. Actually, no. Yeah. So Lauren is out right there, stunned. The Elder Brain is gonna use the legendary action. You see, watch as one of the tentacles writhes up into the air and slams down at him. With advantage, it's gonna be 14. That's not gonna hit, is it? What's his AC?
Oh shit! No,
18.
he's 18.
No. Damn.
He's 18.
All right. Well, that misses. It brings us to this Mind Flayer up here, who little charge from that fireball. His attention was turned to the pod next to him, but he quickly turns his attention over to you all, and begins to hover, flying in your guys' direction. He gets to right here, and I need Sorak to make a intelligence saving throw as you watch as his tentacles curl in and then open up and a blast of light shoots out at you. Nice. Okay.
Big roll, dude.
A note: I'm also psychic resistant right now.
Good to know for sure.
Get sword.
Oh, I can actually do two. So Fang, go ahead and you make one as well. I can target 2 people with this. Intelligence.
Intelligence check?
Saving throw. It's always a saving throw. If I ask you to, like, if you're asking me to do something, it'll be a check. But if you're forced to do something, it's a saving throw.
Word. Alright. Dose.
Okay. Sorak, you take the hit in, but the blade of your Githyanki sword, actually I'll say maybe like you block the attack with the Githyanki sword. It almost like polarizes to it, attracts it, and like a lightning rod, you just absorb it in there and don't take any sort of damage. Fang, though, you will take 21 points of damage. This is psychic damage, in case you have anything for that. And you are also stunned as this pierces into you.
Shit. Yeah, 12 wasn't good enough.
No, unfortunately not.
Aren't you immune to stuns, Faye?
Not immune.
Oh, I
can
thought you had
shake
some.
them off.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's gonna end his turn. Solrak, you were up.
All right. Oh, thank God he moved right there, because now he's within my reach. I'm gonna move on up to this guy, and I'm gonna test out my sweet Githyanki sword, which has advantage on Mind Flayers.
All right, swing with advantage then.
However, my sheet keeps freezing with this shit, so give me a second.
I know I can't shake off being stunned. It's charmed or frightened.
That's what.
I'm gonna fuck on. What is happening? Action. Let's reload. D&D Beyond. It's being a bitch.
D&D.
It's D&D.
D&D Beyond.
Okay, here we go. Alright, Gith Sword. Number 1. Oh, that's an 18.
That'll
but
hit.
let me do it
Yeah,
again.
go ahead, see if you get a
Do it
crit.
again in case it's a nat 20.
It won't be.
Nah, that's
It won't
funny,
be.
But it hits. And that is that.
Go ahead and
10
just roll
damage.
your attacks first, and then we'll do damage.
Okay.
So that's yeah, I'll take that 10. 22.
22.
That'll hit. Yep.
And then I'll do that again.
That'll hit too.
25. Okay. And that's 11, so 21 plus another 11, 32.
Nice. Yeah, a couple
Damage.
slashes into him, and yeah, you cut.
And I still got one more.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, you cut the tip of one of his tentacles off. It flays and flies into the fluid by his feet.
Okay.
Yep, 23 will hit.
And that's 18 damage. Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
Huge.
Yeah, as you cut into this a few times, this one seemed to have made a mistake coming up in range with you. Let me send an image of what these ones look like because they're pretty badass.
Oh, that's sweet.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's jack ripped.
some gnarly mind flayers, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh damn.
You'll go like the tattoo
Great
on his eye
deltoids.
too, and his arms. Yeah, fucking sick.
Except he doesn't skip shoulder day.
No, he does not.
All right. As he takes those hits, though, you cut into his flesh a few times, and he's definitely looking pretty hurt from that alone. Is there anything else that you want to do?
That is it, but I will hit the enter button. That's what I want to do.
Fang, you are up, stunned in the moment. You have nothing to do with this to break out or anything.
No, the stillness of mind is only for being charmed or
Sure
frightened.
thing. Go ahead and make a an intelligence saving throw. That's what it was, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
15.
Are you guys emboldened bond right now?
Not yet.
That is going to fail, unfortunately, as you are still stunned in this moment. You can see the battlefield around you and the combat going on, and you're doing everything within you to try to fight, break out of this, but to no avail. You still stay stunned. All right, this mind flayer who got a little charred from from a fireball, he comes running. Actually, yeah, he'll take a couple of steps down, closer in your guys' direction, and he shoots out. Same kind of thing. Curls in his tentacles, opens up, and shoots out a couple of blasts. One at Solrak and one at Wilma. I need intelligence saving throws, please.
I can see.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. This is a different kind of mind flayer. I selected the wrong one. He does not have that exact ability, but I do need one intelligence saving throw. We'll just do Solrak because he's closer.
He's smarter
Come
too.
on.
He's so smart.
And
He's a
you're
smart
also the
one.
one
I
that's
mean, you got it.
about to kill
You got
a homie.
Go on. Go on.
Come on.
He's smart.
I don't get a. Let me make sure I don't get advantage on this with my gift sword. I found
What's it, psychic?
+1 bonus attacks. No, doesn't seem. Just a psychic.
4.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
deuces.
And Solrak, you I'm sorry.
Should've
And
attacked him.
was there something else with the Beacon of Hope that does something with damage or anything? No, right? You have advantage on Wisdom saving throws. That's it.
Yeah, it's wisdom saves.
Okay. You take 12 points of psychic damage, and you are
And
stunned.
that halved already?
That's already halved. And you also feel all your muscles tense up and seize as you freeze stunned right there from that attack. You are also stunned, and that'll bring us to the top of the round as Larnazel, also stunned, held in place right there. The two mind flayers right there working feverishly on this pod right next to him. That's going to be all that they're doing, seeing an opportunity to do whatever the fuck they're doing. Larnazel and Wilma. So Solrak and Wilma.
Well, Lawerna is stunned, so can she do it? Can he do anything?
Can make a intelligence saving throw.
Okay, which is Dex, right? Oh no, it's intelligence. There it is.
Yes, Dex is intelligence. 6.
Fucking
Rough.
6. God damn it.
Let's see. Let me just
Okay.
make sure that they don't have advantage on anything. Nope. Cool. Unfortunately, Lornazel stays frozen there. Wilma, what you got?
I'm trying to find the spell scroll for greater. I don't know. It's on my.
Is that a concentration spell, the stun right now, or
no.
just a condition? It's okay. So if you hit the guy that did something, nothing
So
happens.
charm,
Correct.
petrified. Ah, so I can't do anything for stunned. That's fun. All right. So I'm sitting in the back. I'm seeing everybody's frozen cold. So we're gonna pull out the Dawn Soul at this point in time, and we are going to fuck around with the buttons and go, "Come on, guys, wake the fuck up!" And I'm gonna do Sun's Radiance. Where's that coming from? Oh,
What's
I think
that?
it's coming from you, Nate. I'm hearing myself.
Oh,
But so Sun's Radiance, I can throw that in here. So everybody gets. So it's 60 feet. He's within 60 feet of me, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, Lornazel? Maybe.
Yep, he is.
Is he? You've barely.
Yeah.
Yes.
If not, I walk up 5
Yeah,
feet and
for
then
sure.
I walk back 5 feet. So that is everybody gains 15, 16 temporary hit points.
Yeah, buddy.
And now we also have resistance on all damage types. And there was one other thing.
Free
So,
from fright.
and now everybody's unstunned. No, that would be great, right?
Yeah.
Temporary hit points, resistance from all damage types for the next minute. So that's going on. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to cast a level 5 mass healing word. It's 60 feet, and I have max healing for everything, so everybody gets 33 health.
So you can't cast 2 leveled spells though in a round.
It's a leveled spell even if it comes from the
Oh
thing.
wait, is it not? That's not a spell at all. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it was
Sun's
taking
Radiance.
Yep, cool. No, that's not a spell.
Yeah,
So
no, it's
33?
yeah. Yep. So everybody gets 33, including Gozo and
Fuck yeah.
Lorenzel. So everybody gets 33.
33 health
You're the
total.
man, dog.
33 health.
All right, so
That's
What's the
level
system?
5
Tosa
max
goes up all the way,
healing
and he
word.
had 18 temp also, so he'll be at 78 out of 60. Yeah, and that'll put Lornazel all the way up too, so he'll be at 178 out of 160.
Yep. And then he gets the 16 temp HP too.
Got it.
So everybody's jacked up, and then I just go like, "Wake up, guys!" I can't use a free action to slap Fang, can I?
It wouldn't do it anyways.
All right, then I'm gonna like
It's
move
still be
behind
funny.
Fang.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm basically like hiding behind Fang at this point.
You could take a potion if you wanted to.
Oh yeah. I have a free action, right? So I can put a potion in him.
I was about to say, you
Oh,
already did
can't.
bonus action, but I see that.
All right, guys, we're just about as jacked as we can get, so let's go.
All
And
right.
that's end turn.
Love it. Okay, so the out of the shadows comes the massive mind flayer with the spinal column. And as he takes a couple steps forward, or he floats hovering in your guys' direction, behind Goza and Wilma, as he holds up his staff into the sky, you see a black rift of a void into the far realm just rip open. You guys can feel this cold air just trying to pull you guys in. As tentacles lash out from it and slap against you guys, just begin to pull you in too. I need oh, does Sorek get hit by this too? Yeah, I need everyone to make intelligence saves.
Intelligence saves?
Not Loarnizel though.
18, nice.
Nice, 18.
Also 18. But why can't I use that to get out
Wow.
of these?
And I need one for Gosa then too.
What about Lower Nazel?
He's far enough away.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ghost. That's me. That's my fault. What'd you say? Intelligence?
Yes, please. saving throw.
Ooh, I got a +6 on that. If it does anything.
Alright.
12. Doesn't do much.
Oh, did that not roll? Did not. Okay, so you guys take, if you rolled below 17, you take 21 points of cold damage, and from just the rift opening up and the cold air freezing and chilling you to the bone, and then you will also take 15 points of psychic damage from the tentacles wrapping around you. And if you rolled below and you're not already stunned, you are also stunned. If you rolled above, you only take half damage and you're not stunned.
Yay.
Hold on. So what was
How much damage? What? Say it again.
Yeah, sure. It was 21 and 15, 21 cold, 15 psychic. So Carlos, you take half of the psychic because you're immune right now, but the full...
hold on, no.
that's right.
Everybody takes half. Everybody's immune of all damage.
That's right. So let's
Yep.
let's start this from the top then. If you succeeded, which is Wilma, Fang, yep, that's it. You take half of the damage of 21 and 15, so that's 30 or 36. Half of that is 18. So the two of you guys take
And then-
that.
Do we take half of that since we succeeded?
Correct. So that's 9 total, and
We take
then
9.
and then Carlos or Solrak and Gosa. Well, we'll start with Solrak because you take you can't have double resistance, so we'll just say you take half of the psychic damage, which was the 15, so you take 7 points of psychic damage, and then half of the cold damage, which is 10, so 10 points, so 17 total damage. And Gosa will take 21, 15, half is 18, so he'll take 18, and he is unfortunately stunned now, though, as well.
Okay. And everybody added their temp hit points from last round, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I'm just making sure it goes in.
Yeah, he's at.
Laurie did it.
Oh, for some reason, it didn't jump him down right. He should be 2 below his max health right now.
Okay. Perfect.
There was 16 temporary hit points last time, right?
Yeah, so that puts him
It
at
was
2 below if he had
16.
18.
Yeah.
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 Perfect.
Yep.
Math.
Just making sure.
All right.
That's some fun math right there.
Oh wait, I stunned the Ultra with it instead of him. All right, cool. Talavar up now. As that happens and these tentacles reach out trying to grab you guys from this black hole. Talavar goes and he casts. Man, you guys are just a hair too far.
Yeah.
I love hairs. I'm missing a few.
So now-
But I love them.
That's gonna miss. So alright, so on Will Arnazel, a tentacle comes reaching out to smack him. And 16 misses with advantage again.
Big stuff, guys.
Wait, 9 plus yeah, shit. Alright. As Goza is up now, stunned, so go ahead and roll a if he has nothing to get out of that, go ahead and roll a intelligence saving throw, please.
No, he doesn't have anything to do good. Intelligence. Oh
Mhm.
shit! I didn't know he had that spell. We're gonna start using that. Intelligence saving throw. Assuming I wake the fuck up.
We'll probably do one more full round after this round,
Five.
just so you guys know. 25, nice. As Goza finds this, he centers himself and frees himself from the binds of these this psychic chains, and yeah, he's able to go next round if he'd like. But that's the end of his turn. The Prophet's in front of Solrak. Solrak, you are still stunned, correct? Yeah.
Yep.
So his tentacles start to slime over your shoulders, and you guys see this as the tentacles then wrap around your face, and he hits you with a 27.
Oof. He hits.
You take 18 points of psychic damage, which is halved
So
to
that's half.
9.
Well, but aren't you resistant to psychic? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's halved
Yeah, so-
and then
So
resistant.
it's half.
I think he's
it's
already resistant, so it's not like. What's the
Oh, it's-
wording of-
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah, I
can't
got
have
you,
like
I
double
got you. Yep.
resistance.
Yep. I got you.
Okay, so I need now Intelligence saving throw from you, please. And you're grappled by it as tentacles squeeze around your head. And
11.
yeah, as you guys all watched Solrak's head being engulfed by these tentacles, and you only can imagine what's gonna come next. Solrak, you feel this presence. You're stunned with fear and with this psychic attacks being lashed out against you. I'm guessing you don't have anything to break out with, so go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw to see if you can.
Okay. 22, nat 20, bitch. Yeah.
Awesome. As
I really
you
needed that.
hear this
He's so smart.
you hear this slurping sound close up to your face, and you
Yeah.
shake yourself out of it, and you see nothing but this slimy tentacles wrapped around your face, kind of blinding you for a moment. That was at the end of your turn, so you don't get an actual turn right now, unfortunately. But you're no longer stunned. Still grappled though with its tentacles around you, but that doesn't really have too much of a mechanical effect. Fang, you're up. You were stunned still, so intelligence. And hearing Wilma kind of shout out at you guys, kind of really gets to the core of you, and you're able to free yourself from this stunned state too, Fang. And that is going to be the end of your turn, though, unfortunately. Alright, so this Mind Flayer up now, with Solrak right there being grabbed by this... Actually, no. Yeah, he's being grabbed by this Mind Flayer cultist. He turns his attention back to the little floating guy in this tube that you guys, of course, know to be Ezekiel, and starts to mess around with some more of the controls on it. Back to the top. Got this Mind Flayer here. The two of them seemingly working feverishly on this crystalline pod. You see as the second one finishes doing something, a light just illuminates all around this area, and you see the giant inside start to writhe and convulse and like he goes inwards and extends out his his back, arching backwards, and suddenly you just see his body start to like transform and take different shapes and different forms as he disappear, or his form, as after he curls in like a fetal position, he extends back out, and you see a massive giant-sized Mind Flayer inside of this crystal tube now.
No.
And that'll bring us to Lornazel, who was stunned. So, intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, sorry. I
Solrak.
thought I was being controlled.
All good.
Sorry. I forgot I was controlling her.
Sorry, soundboards.
Yes. Okay. It's intelligence. Please be intelligent. Please be intelligent. 19.
The 19, Lornazel frees himself as he sees this giant Mind Flayer, this giant transform into a giant-sized Mind Flayer beside him, and shakes himself out of this stunned state, knowing that he needs to join back in this fight. Wilma, you're up.
Yeah, buddy.
So I can see them like, they're using controls on the thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the controls, though, they don't look like anything like mechanical or anything. They're almost like organic, like limbs and body parts, alien-like body parts extending off of it, tentacles and such.
Okay, I'm gonna just step up real quick, and I'm gonna Sacred Flame the guy that's fucking with Zeke. Just like, we can't let Zeke go. It's a
Sacred
19
Flame.
dex save.
Okay. 14.
All right, and with that, I hit him. Boom. He looks at me. Like, nah, boo boo, bitch. And then I'm gonna step back again.
Go ahead and make a charisma check
behind.
for me. I'm not sure if that'd be intimidation or persuasion.
Persuasion, maybe?
Sure, go-
I
go see
like
persuasion.
Let's do persuasion. 11. God damn.
All right.
And
What else you got?
then, yeah, I don't really have any bonus actions. That's it.
Yeah, that kind of pisses him off a lot as his attention turns, his tentacles flip over in that direction, his eyes go wide, looking directly at you, and then his attention definitely seems to have been averted in your way for the time being.
I just go, oh shit, Fang! and I duck in.
All right, the giant mind flayer, or this ultra, I can never pronounce it, Eulithard.
Mm.
That's what they're called. It was Solrak awake again, but being grappled by these tentacles. He's going to. Oh, I already did that, and he only has one use. Never mind on that one.
So take a nap.
Yep, no, that's it. He's gonna take a nap. No, he's going to do this. That doesn't work.
So I leave.
He goes up to Laura and
There he goes
Azel,
home.
right next to him, and begins to wrap. He's almost equal in size with him. So he begins to wrap his tentacles around Laura and Azel and try to attack him. That's a nat 20.
Oh fuck.
And he hits him for
20.
61 points of psychic damage, and is grappled by
Halved.
him.
Resistance.
He was not in the range, I don't think, was he? Did he get it to? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he did. He got it.
It was
That's right.
60.
He's-
Yeah, everybody
That's
got it.
right.
He's
So
resistant
61.
anyways. He's
He's
resistant
resistant anyways.
anyways.
Cool. That's good to know. So minus 30. As he takes that, but he's being grappled now as these tentacles wrap around Lauren Azel's massive dragon crystalline skull, and that's gonna be it for him. Talovar, you guys can just hear like the maniacal laughing in your heads. It says, "Oh, the wrecking crew. This is not going to go well for you." As he begins to see the lightning charge up in between the crystals once again, and in Lauren Azel's, let's see if we can shoot it. Nope, no recharge on that. A tentacle comes slamming down on him again. There we go, 25 to hit on that one. He's going to do 15 bludgeoning, and he watches one of the tentacles wraps around like his back legs now. The head is being grappled by the mind flayer, and the back legs are being grappled by the tentacle from the elder brain, pulling them seemingly in that direction as well. He's going to so what I do, he did 12 points of bludgeoning damage. That's not big. And he takes also 11 points of psychic damage, so both of these will be halved to 23 halved is 11 points total. I'll go ahead and subtract that, and Ghost's turn.
Ghost just kind of sees all this shit going on. He's sitting in the back and he's like, Fang's awake, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he just kind of steps over. I disappeared again. I don't know what it is about that spot. But
I
can't be in
did
that
have
spot.
fog right there, like before I started tonight's game. I cleared it out so it had like that little walkway coming up, but like I don't know why it's doing
Yeah.
that.
Anyway, he's there and he's hanging out with Wilma, and he just kind of like puts his shoulder on Fang and he goes, "Be unabashed. Fight to kill." And then Fang just dissipates as he casts greater invisibility on Fang. So you're invisible now, and you
Oh,
can
yeah.
attack and remain invisible.
Fuck yeah. That's hot.
Sweet.
I mean, you got to give me Goza back because I can't take that off of him.
I gave him the thing, but you should have player accessible stats.
I mean, I can't see him to like
Oh.
right click on him.
Okay,
There you go.
Yeah, there's a token.
I see him now.
it's weird. All right.
So do
yes.
I get advantage on attack?
You get advantage on all attacks, and everybody has disadvantage to attack you.
Giddy up. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he'll just be here behind.
Can you see him?
Yep, I see him. Yep,
Alright,
yep,
cool.
we're good.
All right. This mind flayer with Solrak attached to he's attached to Solrak's face rather. You see as he's like slurping, and Solrak, you're trying to like, grab onto his tentacles and pull him off your head, as that slurping intensifies, and you feel these sharp teeth now begin to pierce into you. But an 8 is not gonna do it.
No, no, no.
And you like or
I'm
squeeze.
gonna right post him.
Yeah, go. Well, you can't ride post because he's already in your range. Oh no, that's a missed attack. Yeah, I was thinking brace. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's a missed attack.
Go for it.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, and I'm gonna hit him with my Gith sword. God, this Beyond's being so annoying tonight. Freezing.
Is it the map though? Is it because I have
It's-
shit gun on it?
Maybe
No,
it's the
because-
map.
Nah, I mean, my map's been fine once you turned everything
Yeah,
off.
I'm fine now.
Try maybe opening
It's
your
weird.
character sheet in another tab and just rolling from there instead. If that might be better for you.
Yeah,
You can
that's a
always
good
roll from
idea.
your phone too.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That shit works real fast.
It does work well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If let me
Yeah.
just do this real quick. Dun. Okay, Gith sword. Advantage. That's a dirty 21.
That'll hit.
And that is 12 plus my D10.
Hell yeah.
Let's kill this motherfucker. Ag 1, 13.
13. Still solid hit. As you slice into it, you slice off the one that you've already gotten like a tip of the tentacle off. You slice that one a little bit further now, and its grip seems to loosen a little bit. It is now actually your turn, so go for it.
Yeah, buddy. So I'm gonna go ahead and chug down a potion of heroism.
Okay, you are. That's a difficult thing. Your face is being sucked in right now, so I don't know if you'll be able to do that.
Maybe attack him first and then see if you can chug it. If you kill him, right?
Fine. Fine. Let me just roll from goddamn thing. D&D
Fucking
Beyond.
This fucking bullshit.
Stupid thing. Continue. Alright, here we go. Abilities, actions. Advantage roll. 25.
That'll hit.
And here, let me just do my things real quick since I get 3 of them.
Yeah.
25 on the first one, 12 on the
12 will
second.
miss, unfortunately. Deuce.
19.
That'll hit.
on the
9.
third. Okay, so I'll do 2 damages. 8 plus 10, so 18. And now I'll do my demon sword.
Okay.
Well, this thing's still alive, right?
Yeah, you slice off another like 2 tentacles off its face, and you feel the grip like loosen up a lot as its strength seems to be leaving its body.
Okay. Then I'll swing demon sword at him. And that is 26.
That'll hit.
With. Hold on. I can't. That's a 5
Yeah, you can't do the other one,
plus.
but he's got 3 health left, so don't worry about it. As you pierce the demon sword straight up through his skull, like a shish kebab, you just had the mind flayer ripped off of your face now, and his head and body attached to your sword. What do you do?
I have his head attached to the sword, and I just literally raise his head up in the air, my sword, and I just roar.
Yeah. First casualty of the battle is an Illithid stuck onto the sword of Solrak, and Fang, invisible.
Fuck yeah, I am.
What do you do?
Alright. So, question. Big Daddy Illithid has Lornazel grappled?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm go up to it. And I will use I kinda like swing down like at its tentacles, trying to break that grapple. But in doing so, I will use thunder and lightning.
Okay.
So
Will that hit Lornazel though too?
no, because it's when I hit with thunder and lightning is specifically to the target that I hit.
Okay. Cool.
You have
but-
advantage on the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh hell yeah, I do. All right, so come on now. Gonna roll. There we go.
23 will
23
hit.
and 22. Fuck yeah.
I gotta make a con save, right?
Let me confirm. Yes, for the thunder, and then then I will roll for damage, and then it'll be an extra 2d6 lightning damage.
Yeah, I totally failed that even with advantage. I guess it would have been flat roll because you were there.
So
or invisible.
11.
Alright, 11.
11 damage, and then 5 more lightning damage,
Okay.
and then let's see, from the thunder,
He's just
he
stunned,
is
right?
stunned. He is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Awesome. As this
Let's
light,
see.
you strike out at him with your quarterstaff. The lightning kind of courses through his body, and this boom, this thunder booms out in this chamber, kind of shakes things around a little bit. You see he just stunned there. His tentacles kind of slowly release the grasp around Lauren Azel. The tentacle from the Elder Brain still wrapped around his legs, but the tentacles from the Mind Flayer no longer sucking his face.
The Elder Brain isn't Talavar, is it?
It is.
Oh, it is.
God, are you serious?
Yeah, like, right?
19 times already.
You talk to him.
Hold a second. The Lich
Oh
isn't
my
Narvi, is
Oh
he?
my God.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was like the name.
Yeah.
Alright, well, relax. I mean, I
Literally,
was
we're
fucking
like,
with
dude,
the
freed
Talavar,
you.
but- Hey, hey, why don't you worry about getting that leech out of your nose? All right. As I
It's gone.
He's
Hey,
dead.
as I kick,
I'm done leeching.
Hey,
my
I'm trying
nose.
to take my turn, big dog. As I kick the fucking Elder Brain.
Big dog.
Yeah, for it. Yeah, with advantage still.
Like, what? We have a pirate in the group?
Oh, you do
12,
realize that
24.
this big illithid in front of you is not the Elder Brain, right?
Yeah,
you know that?
But
Okay.
Lauren Azel is grappled by. He just said he was grappled by Talavar and the illithid.
Yeah. So Talavar's
Yeah.
tentacles
Kinda
reach out from the
power.
skull here, and they they have like crazy long reach. So one of these
Ah,
tentacles
so
is grabbing him.
Yes.
Oh,
so
got it.
That unarmed strike kick
Yep, that'll
went to Talavar. Yes.
Oh, it went to Talavar.
The whatever
The tentacles.
Okay,
the
so
tentacle that is grappling.
you went up 50
Oh, I've gone
feet
crushed
already. Yeah, you can get right here. I'm gonna say that you can hit one of the tentacles that are wrapped around him.
Oh shit! Hold on, that was attack again. 6 damage.
6 damage on Talavar. Okay. All right. Anything else for you?
And then, yeah, and then free action. I'll take a potion of healing.
All right. So this Mind Flayer over by this tube over here. Its attention has been drawn over to the little rabbit fella down in the back. Oh man.
Not invisible. I don't want to say I'm invisible. There it is. Okay.
Maybe it was supposed to be on Fang.
Yeah.
Okay. Wilma, as it holds up, as its eyes just begin to glow, it holds up its hands, and you feel, as it starts to move its fingers in some sort of way of doing some sort of, being a spellcaster. It's definitely casting some sort of spell in your direction. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, be wise.
Actually, wisdom. I have
And you
I have
right
advantage on
now.
that. So you know what? I'm gonna let that
Yeah.
ride.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Is this wisdom? It was over the wrong spell. Oh, I hate it when I do that. I have my clicker over a spell and it has a different
Should
one.
have said that, Cobat.
it has a different one open. I need you to make a...
Oh, what? You have advantage on that? I
it's-
totally
I'm gonna-
It's a strength
I'm
check.
gonna I'm gonna counterspell it with Gosa.
Okay, what level?
Level 3.
Okay, I need you to make a spellcasting ability check. It's an
What is that?
intelligence check.
The intelligence check. 16.
As this mind flayer begins to cast a spell in Wilma's direction, Goza quickly reacts and shoots it down, as nothing seems to happen from that.
And after that, he just kind of like pats her on the bunny tail, and it's like, "It's okay, baby." And she looks back at him like,
All right. At the end of the round, this
"It's gonna get real weird, by the way,
Go back
guys."
control someone. They have weird second.
yeah, right. At the end of the round, the giant mind flayer inside the tube. Let's see. You just watch as he smashes his fist against both sides, and the glass shatters, and the liquid spills into the pool down below him, and this giant mind flayer is free. That is his action to do that, as he stomps on over. Let me just see something, actually. Yeah, cool. He's gonna stomp his way on over towards the big, muscle, strong, sword-fighting man, as he stands over you, Solrak, about 10 feet,
Brace.
15 feet
Does,
taller than you. Sure.
Does Larizelle get a opportunity attack?
Yeah,
even though he's grappled?
He can, sure.
Yeah, buddy. All right. So first, Lord Lizelle, and then I'm gonna brace him.
One attack for each, of course.
Yep. I'll do a bite. Come on, bitch. I just have to do it for me.
Yeah, I'll do it real quick.
'Cause of those.
Bite. Fuck, hit. 17 plus 2. 19 damage.
Yeah, buddy. And then I will do my brace. I get the sword. Oh yeah, 25.
That'll hit.
And that is 12 plus my D10. 15 damage. Fuck yeah, big hits.
15 total.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. Alright, as this giant mind flayer approaches you, Silrak, it takes a claw attack from Lauren Azel, ignores it as he knows that Talavar has him under control, and he directs his attention towards you as his tentacles all writhing out. About, like I said, 10 feet taller than you. He's just hulking over your form, and he looks hungry. As that is where we're going to pick it up the next time we get together. One mind flayer down. One of these humanoids turned into a mind flayer, so level the playing field once again. And yeah, we'll see what happens the next time we jump back into
This
this.
is a good one. This is a fucking good one.
Thank you,
We got
thank you.
free little Zeke, yo.
Awesome, guys. Well, any closing notes before we head on out for the night?
When are we gonna
Epic
play
shit.
again?
Yeah, keep this going. Yeah, I'm so blown. We have to
I wanna
stop.
fucking
That's why I
crush
said I
you
wanted to
guys.
start early tonight. It's all good though. Probably wouldn't have done it anyways. You guys failed too many. Purple Worm fails.
Yeah, that's true, man. The purple worm killed us.
Hilarious. But yeah, we'll be back at it this week. Maybe we'll squeeze a shorty in on Thursday or something like that. If not, see you guys on Sunday. Go ahead and take a short
Super Bowl.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit, that's this Sunday. So yeah, let's squeeze a shorty in this week then.
Saturday.
Right?
Do it.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Oh, wait,
do it.
was Candela this Saturday? Did I say that?
Yeah, this coming Saturday.
All right. Well, I gotta
Yeah, the
I gotta
plan
write a
was
story.
Candela's
Cool.
Saturday.
Good to know.
Oh wait, I can't Saturday.
All right.
I'm about to say we can just run
That's-
this Saturday.
yeah.
But yeah.
We can do the two of us though if we want to, or the three
Yeah,
of us
yeah,
rather.
the three
Yeah,
of us.
yeah, yeah. I gotta work till 1 in the morning.
Good
Maybe
to
just
know.
boulders.
Good to know.
Perfect.
Yeah, boulders too. But we'll catch
Oh,
you
no,
guys.
we
Nah, it's
Candela, the three of
Candela.
us. Yeah, no, the Candela, the three of us. Perfect. All right, cool.
Yeah, go ahead and take a short rest, but not in the middle of this fight, just in real life kind of shit. And watch out for those goblins on the stairs, and we will catch you guys the next time. Later.
Real life shit. Later.
Peace.
Bye.